Hello guys, welcome back to another video. And today I want to talk to you guys about the concept of people who shield their insecurities and the truth and reality behind that. So a while back I was talking to one of my friends and she was asking me, what does this mean? What does that mean? And by the description she was giving me, it was in relevance or in relations to a certain sense of insecurity that she felt. And she was telling me like, hey, I know a lot of people that they seem so confident, they seem so perfect from the outside. It appears like they have no flaws or they don't perceive any flaws within them. How do I become like that? How do I become that person that doesn't see any flaws within themselves? How do I become that person that sees themselves as the epitome of perfect, the epitome of greatness, the epitome of this, the epitome of that, the definition of this, the definition of that? She was effectively asking, how do I become someone that can truly love myself at all times without ever feeling insecure, and how can I project that onto other people? And so I want you to think about what I just said. Specifically at the end where I mentioned the word project, where I can project that onto other people. And that's when I began to realize and I began to understand the pieces started connecting like, hey, deep down, inherently, every human being is insecure about something. And you can be in denial about that. But deep down, every human is insecure about at least one thing, minimum one thing. Realistically, probably 10 things. 10 things you may have not even realized yet. 10 things you may have pushed to the side and you don't recognize until it's brought up. But the point is, every human has some sense of insecurity. And now, a lot of humans are just better at hiding that sense of insecurity. They're better at masking that sense of insecurity. They're better at shadowing or erasing that sense of insecurity, but only from an external perspective, not from the internal. And now our eyes only let our eyes only let us see the external. Obviously, we can't necessarily see the internal. And so when we see that external, oftentimes we are also creating an additional insecurity. We're creating an insecurity which is derived from another person. Our insecurity now becomes like, hey, I wish I could be like that person. Or like, hey, why can't I be like that person? Why can't I be so perfect? Why can't I view myself as this perfect individual? Why can't I love myself? And when I start to think of this, it's like we are creating an extra insecurity within ourselves for no reason. And now you can deny this, people may deny this, but deep down, everyone has been a victim of this at some point in their life. They've been a victim in the sense that they see someone else and they think they're so perfect and they're like, damn, why can't I be that way? But the truth is, no one is perfect. Everyone has something within themselves that they fear about themselves, that they're insecure about. It's just a difference or a perspective about who masks it better than others. That being said, I have nothing against people masking it. That is perfectly normal and that is perfectly acceptable. But my issue comes from when I see individuals looking at these people and they create this other insecurity purely out of a sense of inferiority or insuperiority. Like, wow, this person is better than me. But that's what I'm trying to get to you guys. Everyone is insecure. People just mask it differently. So just because someone may look perfect, they may look like a five-star person, or they may look like the ideal person, they may look like someone you want to be. Remember, you can only see the outside. You cannot see the inside. Deep down, I promise you, that person has something they're insecure of. Maybe the same thing you're insecure of. Or maybe they're insecure about something which they don't have, but you do have. But they're just masking it. So that's why I'm saying do not fall into that illusion of believing that everyone is perfect and that you are not perfect. And do not create an additional insecurity from that reason for yourself. Thank you guys. I hope that was of benefit.